Hello and welcome to another bikepacking gear review video. In this video we're going to be looking at the new Broken Road Steel from Sonder. Until very recently you could only buy the Broken Road in titanium, which naturally meant it was very expensive, but now there is a new version. I've known about this bike coming out for over a year, and I was really lucky to be able to ride some of the prototype versions when they first came out. And ever since then, I've been really keen to get my hands on a finished product. The original Broken Road was well known for being one of the best bikepacking bikes on the market. It was a fantastic hardtail. It accepted 29-inch wheels and 27.5. It was super versatile with loads of bottle cage mounts, pannier rack mounts, and so on. The geometry was also really good. So in terms of similarities, the Broken Road Steel shares pretty much all of the positive characteristics that you got from the titanium bike. It has loads of rack mounts. You can fit both types of wheel sets, 29-inch and 27.5, and if you wanted to, you could fit some rigid forks. This has got suspension on, and then you could have even more rack mounts right at the front, or cage mounts if you wanted to do that. It also has sliding dropouts just like the titanium version, so it's ideal if you wanted to run a single speed, or if you're wanting to get a little bit more tyre clearance, you can pull the wheel out a little bit and you can do that. Speaking of tyre clearance, this is really good. You can fit 2.6-inch tyres on a 29-inch wheel like I've got on here, and you can also fit easily a 3-inch tyre on a 27.5, and that's getting onto fat bike territory. So like I said before, the versatility is what really excites me about this bike. Now there is one major difference obviously between this and the titanium version, in that because it's made of steel, it is naturally heavier. Sonder say it is over 2 kilograms heavier than the equivalent titanium model. So you are going to notice that. But in theory, because it's made of steel, it should be more comfortable of a ride. Another drawback of the steel version of the frame is it's not possible to fit a Pinion gearbox to it. It doesn't have the mounts necessary to do it like you can get on some of the titanium versions of the Broken Road. So if you're looking for a maintenance-free, belt-driven steel Broken Road, at the moment that's not something that you can currently do. I do like the idea of that though, being able to have a rugged steel bike with virtually zero maintenance. That sounds like the dream. The one thing that really excited me about this bike, and the reason why I've been looking forward to it for so long, is the price. The thing that put me off getting the original Broken Road when I was looking for a new mountain bike was the cost. It's really quite expensive to get a titanium bike, and you could be looking for a good, fully spec'd out bike, nearly £3,000, which is a lot of money. However, for the steel version, you can get an equivalent for roughly half the price. So there's a massive cost saving there. And for me, that's all I'm bothered about. I want functionality and I want value. I don't really want to be spending thousands of pounds on a bike when I'm going to be taking it all over the world in all conditions. I just want it to be reliable and for it to work. There is a considerable cost saving if you're going for the steel. If you get the frame and the carbon pathfinder forks and the headset so that you want to build it up yourself, that's going to cost you about £950. Whereas the titanium version costs double that. It's nearly £1,900 just for the frame and forks. So for that, you can get yourself a massive bargain by going for the steel version and speccing it out with some really good kit. I really like how Sonder have kept the pannier mounts and loads of different bottle cage mounts and fork mounts if you go for the rigid version. I really like the versatility, and I think that is the main thing that I like so much about the Broken Road. It's that word, versatility. It can do pretty much anything for anyone, and now the cost has come down, it's pretty much for all people as well. In fact, I like this bike so much that I've actually gone and bought one with my own money. This isn't mine, I'm waiting for mine at the moment, it's being built. But the reason I like it so much is that it's so rugged and dependable, given that it's made out of steel and it can carry so much weight. It's going to be my bomb-proof, do-it-all winter bikepacking bike or go-anywhere bike. I'm going to put front rack on it, a rear rack on it with rigid forks, and it will allow me to take absolutely loads of stuff, all my filming equipment, all my camping equipment, and I know it's going to be dependable. Let me know if you've got any questions about this bike. Stick them in the comments if you do. I'll do my best to answer them. But if you're looking for a go-anywhere mountain bike for bikepacking that can do pretty much anything, and you're on a bit of a budget, this is definitely something you should consider. Now, if money is no object, go for the titanium version because that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.